Diecast Challenge. Now tonight's event will be a JDM event. We got a Nissan Z, a Skyline 2000. I like that color. Got a Datsun 620 pickup. Oh, and how about this one? Uh-oh. That's a nice wagon right there, the Bluebird wagon, 510. We also got this little Civic Custom. Another Datsun 510 wagon from the Neon Speeders. Whoa, what's that? That is a Nissan Skyline. Check that out. Most people don't open these, but we are. And how about, another Honda Civic EF. I've seen this one do good on other people's tracks, so why not get some out? I've also got some previous cars I've got open, like the Toyota Celica. That's my other Datsun pickup. And my Alfa Romeo 3.0. So that'll be pretty good competition. And if we got enough time, we'll run Dom's Charger, the Chevelle. How about that Mercury? Now I'm getting a lot of press off of that 442 right there. It just might have something to say about all these JDM cars. It just might have something to say about that. We got all our lights on. The track is on and ready. Let's get to racing, y'all, because that's what we do. This is Wednesday night, so happy hump day. Let's start out with a pickup race, eh? This one had pretty good times on the drag strip. Let's run it against a newer model. Or maybe an older model. What's that card? I guess it would be an older model, wouldn't it? Like them white walls. We'll give this red one the inside lane. This is our first race of the JDM, y'all. Here we go. Pretty nice little mini trucks. Datsun power. Not a bad time, 312. Not a bad time at all. 318's not too bad either. Let's switch the lanes. Let's see what we got. What we're looking for is around a 3-second run. This track sweet spot is 3 seconds or below. Just like that, 298. That is solid. Whoa. How y'all doing? Thomas, USSR, thanks for joining in. It's the JDM event. We just had that little pickup truck run a 298.9. That is solid. Yeah, we're having a big JDM event over here, y'all. A lot of people wouldn't open these up, but I am. Why not? It is Wednesday, hump day. Happy hump day to everyone. This truck did okay. Not the best times in the world to keep up with that little mini truck. So what kind of competition we got for him next? Let's try this Skyline 2000 GT up against a mini truck. Pretty similar in color, I'd say. We're getting the mini truck the outside once again. We'll try the Skyline on the inside. Remember, the time that we're looking for is 3 seconds or less on this new track. And the track has a name, believe it or not. Here we go. Oh, that mini truck called up from the outside. Took the win. That's what I'm talking about. But you know how we do? We will run them again. This time giving the mini truck the inside lane. I hate to say, but that mini truck that I've had for a while is putting up a fight. He's putting down new cars. Oh, except for hanging up. Yep, he hung up. That messed his time all up. Let's try it again, y'all. We will do a redo. That's worth a redo. Sometimes in racing, you don't get a redo, but we're going to do a redo. So we'll call this round 2, unless he jumps track again. Let's hope not. Here we go. Oh, that truck is running. He's running. Thomas Carey sub to the channel. Thank you very, very much, Thomas. Appreciate that. Welcome to the show. Let's see. The Skyline got a 33.7. Oof. Not a very good time. It's looking like the mini truck is whooping butt on everybody tonight so far. So, let's see. We're going to give this one a rest and try our Celica. Let's run the Celica against this 510 wagon from the Neon Speeders collection. Love those wheels, love the paint job. Oh, they did the taillights. Nice. We'll give the wagon the inside lane and the Toyota Celica the outside. Yeah, this will be interesting because I know that Celica is pretty quick. It is in my top 30. And that is why. It just won the race from the outside with a solid 330. Not bad on the outside. Should be running like a 312 though. Let's switch the lanes, y'all. You know what we do. Give them that second chance, especially the newer cars. One's brand new out of the package. Got to break in just a little bit so we can get a true time. Here they go. That Toyota was ready for the race. 320 is not that great, but a win's a win. It beat that wagon I was bragging about, y'all. Bragging about how much I like that paint job. Oh, well. Let's try this Nissan. Oh. That is nice. Like the taillights, too. Let's see, that is a Skyline. So, we'll give the Skyline the inside track. The inside lane this time around. Straight out the pack, y'all. No modifications. If I modify a car, I'll tell you right before the race it's modified, and these are not. These are totally stock. Oh, ha! Toyota came back from the outside. This Toyota Celica is trying to be dominant. I don't know what to think about that. Maybe I shouldn't think about it at all. A win is a win. So we can almost assume it's going to win from the inside as well. But we will race them. They all get 2 tries. And as I predicted, there goes that Toyota. Not a great time, 329, but a win is a win. So far, the Nissans are just not doing all that, except for this little mini truck. He's whooping tail. But these new cars that a lot of people treasure and won't even open, they're not doing that hot. All right, we got one more wagon. Be nice if this one did real good. I like how it's got the mirrors mounted up on the fenders. It's very stylish. Very stylish indeed. All right. And that Celica. Oh, the back of it all colored in. Just like the real thing. We'll give the Celica the outside lane. Put the Datsun wagon on the inside lane. Dave Kramer, thanks for joining in. Here we go, y'all. Round 1 between these two. Oh, that wagon is quick. 306. That's what I like to see. We might have us another fast Datsun. Let's try it from the outside. 344 by the Celica is not too impressive. I think the Toyota is slowing down, y'all. Could be. Rough Diamond Racing. Hey, thanks for joining in. This is round 2 between the 510 wagon and the Toyota Celica. Oh, the wagon got him from the outside down the front stretch. Y'all seen that? Look at there. Look at there. Wow. What a good event we're having tonight. We're finding some fast JDM cars. You know how it is. It's 50-50. When you open one up, if it's going to be fast or slow. So far, this wagon's doing pretty good. We'll put him by that little truck right there that did well. We also have these over here. This is by Matchbox. Mitsubishi 3000, just in case we want something different to run against, or maybe this very stylish Lexus Hot Wheels from a long time ago, but very nice looking car. Matter of fact, let's run this one against the 2023 Nissan Z. I can only imagine they're referring to what used to be called a 350Z or a 370Z. Nice car. Let's give it the inside lane, see what it does against a Lexus from the past. Here we go, y'all. Round one between these two competitors. Oh, that's a close race, but the Lexus got him from the outside. 331 by the Nissan Z is not impressive from the inside. Should have been a lot faster than that. Let's go for round two. Of course, in round two, we're going to switch the lanes and give the Lexus the inside. Let's see what that Lexus can do from the inside lane. Who knows? It might crash. Wow. 313. Not bad. Not the greatest, but not bad. Not the greatest and not bad. Right now, we will let everyone know that this track does have a name now. The track is now called Whitehall Canyon. And that is big shout out and thanks to Brett Bodycott and a couple of others voted for that name back when I posted these names. So that's what y'all had to choose from. And this is what was chosen, Whitehall Canyon. So pretty soon, we're going to start taking down race times and dates in the cars or trucks that lay down a fast time. Because after all, we like to know who the top 30 is, maybe even the top 50. But we just got through racing the Nissan Z. Not too impressive. The Lexus put him out the pasture. Let's try this race Honda Civic Custom. I like that chin spoiler on the front. That is low. Oh, and it's a right-hand drive car too. Well, that could be confusing on American roads, couldn't it? Let's give this Civic the inside track and put the Lexus on the outside. Round one between these two folks. Here we go. Here comes that Lexus. That Lexus is not taking anything off of anyone tonight. As far as competitors, let's go for round two. That's not a bad time. 318 from the outside. 353 on the inside is a bad time. Maybe the Honda will loosen up after a few races. I like to think about 10 races, that's when they start to loosen up or get slower. Here we go, round two. Oh, the Honda jumped track right there. But still, 323 by the Lexus on the inside. A win is a win. Even if it's a slow win, 323 is not that great. But a win is a win. I like this little car, but it's just not fast enough. Back to the drawing board for that one. So, let's try this little Civic against another one of our house cars. Now, not long ago, I answered the question on who made the better Volkswagen Golf, Matchbox, or Hot Wheels. And if you watched the video, you know the answer. I'm not going to tell you. But for right now, we're going to grab the Matchbox MK1. And we'll put them on the outside lane and hope that it'll stay on track. and the Honda Civic on the inside lane, y'all. Round one between these two competitors. Golf isn't too fast. Neither is the Civic. 321 is okay. 365, not okay. All right. Let's switch the lanes, y'all, and see what happens. See if they get faster or if they get slower. What y'all think? Will they get faster or slower? I think they'll get faster. There they go. That little Civic did pretty good from the outside. I mean, it came back and it won. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Still not great times by these two. So we'll put this little Volkswagen Golf there, put the Civic over here. We've had a pretty good time thus far running these JDMs. Now these cars here are ones that I added to the group in my collection just recently. I even did a small video on this Nissan 180. And since we're having a JDM event, let's race it some more. Let's put them up against the Lexus. There we go. That should be easy to beat, right? Shouldn't that be an easy target for the Nissan 180 SX mainline version? Here we go. Round one between these two competitors. Oh, the Nissan almost had it, but it slowed down drastically in that front stretch. Must have missed a gear or something, I suppose. But a 383 is not good at all. Let's switch the lanes and see what happens. Nissan 180 SX on the outside. Lexus on the inside. Round two. Let's see what they got. They got to have something. That was a little faster for that Nissan, but I'm not impressed. 318 by the Lexus is okay. Not that grand. Not that grand at all. These are nice cars, but you never know. It could be the ugliest car in the world and be the fastest one. You just never know. The Lexus put out some pretty good times, but it's still consistently slow. Now, other cars I wanted to get broke in tonight were these. I know it's a JDM event, but I got these muscle cars sitting here. So just for reference, let's see what the muscle cars will run on this new track. How you like Dom racing against itself? Interesting, right? See what kind of times they get. At least it stayed on the track good. 305 by the Chevelle. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid indeed. That's a win for the Chevelle. Let's switch the lanes and see what happens. And then we will start to pick on the top 15 that I had decided is going to grow to the top 20 because we got these other parking spaces down here at the bottom next to that Mustang. So now that we've redone the track, we should rerun some of these cars, which does include some JDM cars. There they be, waiting and hiding. We will do that next. Right now, we got the second round between Dom's Charger and the Chevelle. Let's see what kind of times we can get. Yeah, he drove around in that Chevelle, 311 on the outside. That is a fast car. That is a car that's going to be one to reckon with in the future. Wow. Wish the Charger was faster, but I rarely get a Dodge Charger that's actually fast. Very rarely do I. We'll sit him right there. We'll move to Chevelle. Now, as I promised, here we got some JDM cars. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, 5, 6, 7. This is my number 7 car currently. This is a Nissan Silvia. That's pretty. Let's put him on the inside lane right there. Then we'll also pull, what is this one? Skyline? Yes, Nissan Skyline GTR. How about that? Round 1 between these two. Silvia, Skyline. Who's gonna win? Oh, well, not the white one. He jumped off course. My goodness. He got to stay in there if we're going to win. This red Nissan got a 316 from the outside, and that's pretty solid. Let's try to redo that race. Give this white Nissan a try. Because after all, racing needs to be fair. So let's do a redo. Redo round 1. There we go. Much better outcome. Whoa, the red Nissan got him 308 to a 309. I'm talking at the very last second. It crossed the line first. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. What does that say? GTR? Yeah. This Skyline GTR is taking names tonight. Let's see what it'll do from the inside. A 309 by the Silvia is not too bad. We're going to switch these lanes. See if they'll stay on track long enough to give us a fast time. Remember, we're looking for 3 seconds or less. Here we go. There they go. Gah. They were 297. That is what I'm talking about. 311 from the outside is not bad at all either. Oh, wow, y'all. That was wicked fast. A 297. All right. I would definitely say that this Nissan is faster of the two. So they need to switch spots. No doubt. That white one got beat. It got beat. Sure did. So once in a while, we have to get the king out. This is a faster than ever Lotus. This car has been the king for like the past 4 months. No kidding. It beat out a 68 Camaro to get that spot. Its closest competition is the Catwoman car up there. But let's run the Ferrari. Why? Because that's my favorite body style Ferrari. Why not? Let's run the king. Let's see if the king got anything on the new track. To be the king, you got to race and you got to earn it. And he's running. Oh, uh-oh. Yo, we got trouble in Hacketttown. 306 by the Ferrari from the outside. I think the king is in trouble. I hope everybody's watching tonight because the king is in trouble. The number 5th car just beat it to the line from the outside. Let's set him up again. The faster than ever Lotus is in trouble by the number 5 Ferrari. This new track, I tell you, cars that were fast before are not fast, and cars that were slow are getting faster. There they go. There goes that Ferrari. The king just got beat a 292 by the Ferrari. Oh, my word, y'all. To those watching the replay, please press that like button because the king has fallen. The king has fallen, y'all. A 323 from the outside is not very impressive. So right now, this Ferrari stands on top. We're going to race him one more time. Put the Ferrari on the outside. It is already official. The Ferrari has beaten the king. That means the Ferrari needs to take on the other 3 in the top 5. And we will get right to that. Yeah, we will definitely have to get to that because it's got 307 from the outside. The king, 313. The king. That's falling. That's it. Sorry, Mr. Lotus. Not know how y'all do y'all's brackets, but if my king gets knocked out, he's going to have to start at the very bottom of the top 20 to get back in. So right now, we have this Ferrari standing alone, beat the king. Who do we got for the Ferrari? Well, the next car in line is King Cuda. We're going to give King Cuda the inside lane, give the Ferrari the outside lane. The Ferrari is trying to make its way up, and it just beat the king, y'all. I am like super nervous. This Ferrari just tore my nerves up, y'all. Round one. King Cuda did not make it around. We will redo. But the Ferrari just clocked a 307 from the outside, which is super solid. Let's set him up again. See if the Cuda can make it around. If at first we don't succeed, we shall try and try again. But that Ferrari's kicking butt, y'all. Now number 5 is trying to put down number 4. Here we go. Oh, they went around that time. But the Cuda is not having it. 295 from the inside. Not bad by the Cuda. So you know what we got to do? We got to switch the lanes. And let's see who wins. We got the number 5 car trying to beat the number 4 and move on up. And the king has fallen. And there goes that Ferrari. Oh, what a photo finish, y'all. Did you see that? 343 sideways across the line. A 294 by the king. Oh, no, by the Ferrari. 294 by the Ferrari is fast. We're going to set them up one more time for the Cuda in the exact lanes they just finished in. And hopefully it don't flip this time. Because I would like to get an accurate time out of the King Cuda. He swerved the missing armadillo. Yeah, probably. There we go. That was a solid run by both. 292 out of the Ferrari, which is getting faster by the race. Oh, my word. Okay, number 5 just took out number 4. So King Cuda is now in 5th position. The number 3 car is this GT 500 Mustang, which we will give the outside lane. And we will bring the Ferrari over. Because some reason tonight, being JDM night, that Ferrari 308 was ready. It's already took out the king and number 5. And it's attempting, oh my word, 293. Mustang got a 308 from the outside. Ferrari wins the first round of beating the number 3 car. Oh boy. Man, I don't know if y'all excited like I am, but this is my favorite Ferrari, and it's winning. Something in the air tonight, Phil Collins. Here we go. Mustang gets the advantage of the inside lane against that Ferrari that's been kicking butt. Let's see. And the Mustang answers back. But with a 295, that is not as fast of a time as the Ferrari. So we will set them up again. Give the Ferrari the advantage. I'm pretty sure that Ferrari can beat a 295. That will knock the 3rd place Mustang GT 500 out of its spot. And it will slip to 4th. Here we go with round 2. Or, well, round 3. Oh, that Ferrari's moving. God, a 296. That time does not beat the time that the Mustang got. We will call that a draw for the time being. The Mustang will retain its 3rd position. And since the Ferrari is challenging everybody, we will bring down the Catwoman, the number 2 car. We will give her the inside lane. We will get our Ferrari once again and put it on the outside. Man, I hope y'all watching this because this Ferrari is trying to tear up the whole top 5. Monster Aussie said, I need this setup. Hey, Play Robotics. That's the best way to go, y'all. The best way to go is Play Robotics. It's money well spent. Takes about 3 weeks to come in, but it's worth it. There goes Catwoman. Whoo, she is rolling 292.4. 292. There ain't no messing with a Catwoman, I'm telling y'all. She is fast tonight and has put down the Ferrari. Let's switch the lanes and see if Catwoman can do it from the outside. Will she let the Ferrari into the top 2? Or will she fail from the outside? Here we go. Oh, she let him get away. But that's a 294. That is not a 292 like the Catwoman had the fastest time. Lord, y'all tearing my nerves up. I'm telling you, a 294. We're going to race these one more time. We're going to switch the lane and see if Catwoman can beat that 294.6. Fair is fair. Will she let him in? 294.6 is the time to beat. Let's find out, y'all. Oh, she rolling. Woo, 291.9. Fastest time on this track to date. We are going to write that down. Wow, that is a super, super fast time. 291.9. All right. We'll go to our board. Two, 9, 1.9. What an awesome time that is. From Catwoman, golly. I didn't expect that. There we go, it's official. Catwoman now has the fastest time on this track, a 2.919. So far, the king, trying to put the top back on this thing. The king has fallen. What once was the king. So we got a new name and a new car at the top of the leaderboard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A lot going on tonight, y'all. I hope you're really, really enjoying this. But the Ferrari got a 305 from the outside. We got to recognize that. I believe its best time from the outside was a 307. So, one more time, y'all. I can't get enough of this Ferrari. Let's give it the inside track, and we'll race some more JDM just because we can. But so far, Catwoman is not going to let by this Ferrari. No way. This is her track, she said. And she just rolled a 302. I mean, that 2929 is pretty fast by that Ferrari. Wow. Not bad at all. 2929. We will recognize that and put that on the board as well. I won't bore y'all with the details. You can just check out the cars for a second. 2929. That was by the Ferrari. All right, now we got 2 times on our leaderboard. It is very, very hard to beat. But the Catwoman is a force to be reckoned with. She is now the number 1 car. So in a way, she is the queen of the track. And this Ferrari is in second place, so I guess you could say the Ferrari is the king. But now the queen is in the first spot. Wow. What a change up there, I'm telling you what. What a change. let's run the Riddler. Oh yeah, what a nice looking casting this is. Since we're running all our top cars, and we have this Chevy Stalker, which is, oh boy, Hurricane. So we got the Hurricane Chevy Stalker, and we got the Riddler. So what kind of times we can get out of these two cars? Now you got a queen, said Rough Diamond Racing. Man, you ain't joking. The king got knocked out early in this. Ooh, 292 out of the Riddler. Golly. These cards, 2923. Well, that is faster than the Ferrari. Yes, it is, 2923. Let me write that down, y'all. We got all kind of sweet times going down tonight. Put this on the board. All right, so far we got some pretty fast times coming down. Got 2923 by the Riddler, which is faster than the Ferrari. Oh, know what that means. We're going to run these one more time. A 307 by this Stalker is not too bad from the outside. Let's try the Stalker from the inside and give the Riddler the outside. Round two between these two. Here we go. That Stalker running. He running. 2997 is, hey, that's pretty solid. A win is a win. A 306 by the Riddler on the outside. That's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Let's run them one more time. I want to see what this Riddler will do again from the inside. I'm just curious about if his time will get faster or slower, because some cars do not like this new track. I've tried a whole bunch of them, and some cars just don't like it. Here we go. The Riddler and the stock car. And the Riddler is running 2950. That is pretty decent. Pretty decent indeed. 307 by the Stalker on the outside is okay. But we've seen faster than that from the outside lane. So, safe to say, these two cars are going to switch places. The Stalker just got knocked down a notch. So, the next car the Riddler would take on would be this Nissan, which just had a race a minute ago. Fair is fair. If this Riddler wants to move up, it can. There's spots to be filled. Considering we no longer have a king in the top 5. Now there's just a top 4. So maybe this Riddler or this Nissan is about to make its way up to the 5th spot. Let's find out, y'all. Here we go. Oh, that Nissan running strong. That Nissan don't want to let him in. 2977. 306 from the outside is a little on the quick side, but it could be faster. Let's switch the lanes. See if the Riddler will beat a 2977. Put down by the Nissan. Here we go. Oh, that Riddler's rolling. Rolling hard. 2953 is solid. But it don't beat a 2950. All right. Well, so far we had these two cars switch spots. The Riddler almost moved up, but no. So we need a fast car to get up into the top 5. And I believe I have one. But for that, the CUDA is going to have to come out and play. Because the CUDA is the first one up the ladder of the top 5. And when I'm talking about fast cars, I got this one just recently. Oldsmobile 442 Blue Streak Series. I got a few compliments on this car. So far, it's raced really well. Let's see if it has what it takes to get in the top 5. It's going to have to put down a quick time. I mean quick. Oh, it was trying so hard from the outside. 2995 by the King Cuda. Now 303 by the outside is a fast time for the outside lane. We will switch the lanes and see what the Cutlass can do against the Cuda. Needs to be the 2995 on the inside lane. Let's see if this Oldsmobile 442 Blue Streak has what it takes. 2995 is the time. There it goes. That was quick around that corner. Did not beat that time put down by the Cuda. The Cuda had a slower time than the Oldsmobile in the outside lane. I'm going to race them one more time just to be sure, but it does not look like the Cutlass 442 is going to break into the top 5. It's going to take more than what that car's got, it looks like. See if it can make some magic happen from the outside. Oh, that King Cuda is called the King Cuda for a reason. 2968 is a solid time. 303 is a solid time from the outside, but not good enough to break into the top 5. Good try, Cutlass, but it didn't try hard enough. Put the Cuda back up here. Now, as of late, one of my fast cars, believe it or not, is this fantasy car with a Piranha on the side of it. Believe that, right? Every now and then, a fantasy car does great. Let's see, this one is BDD03. It really don't have a name. So let's run it up against this Datsun pickup. Why not, right? This is a pretty truck. That matte red, the white walls. So Datsun pickup mini truck against a fantasy car that really don't have a name. Round 1 between these two. Oh, that fantasy car was coming. And it did. Oh, look at that time. 3093 to a 3094. That fantasy car got him at the very end, the very last couple of feet. I thought it lost. Golly, let's set him up again. But that is a super close time, y'all. Oh, wow. This time we will give the Datsun pickup the outside lane and the fantasy car the inside lane, y'all. Round 2 between these two. See if this fantasy car can pull it off again. There it goes. There it went. See what kind of time it laid down. A 302. Not the fastest in the world, but fast enough to be called a winner. Sure enough. So we'll set this one back over here. Let's try this Nissan wagon again. We ran this one just earlier, but I believe we ran it against that mini truck right there, which whooped its tail. Let's try this fantasy car on. Maybe this wagon is loosened up. Because I honestly believe with a brand new car, you need to run it about 10 races, and it's either going to get faster or it's going to get slower. Just my theory. Round 1. Fantasy car has got him. That Datsun was so slow. 3 seconds. Solid win by the fantasy car. Yeah, that Datsun wagon was just slow. A 384. Ouch. How embarrassing. Let's give it the inside lane and see what happens. After all, the inside lane has a slight advantage if it can handle that first turn right over there. That 90-degree turn seems to be a little bit much for a lot of these cars. But we do have a bunch of them that can handle it, and we're going to race them. That's what we do. Oh, that fantasy car got him from the outside. 311 from the outside, which is slow for the outside lane. But fantasy car got him. That's just how it is. Let's try another one. We're going to try and find something to beat up this fantasy car. Because this fantasy car right there It sure did put a whooping on some of my other cars. Let's give this Nissan the inside lane because I just like to look at it. It's pretty. Fantasy car on the outside. The fantasy car is getting faster, says Diecast Car Nut. Oh boy. Well, sometimes they loosen up. You never know. It might be in the top 30 before it's over with. And it's putting up a fight from the outside, let me tell you. 310. That is slow for the outside, but a win is a win. We're going to set them back up. We're going to change the lanes. You know how we do. All right. They're loose as a goose, ready to roll. Do we have a Nissan in the house that could beat a fantasy car? How embarrassing. So far, it's running away with the wins. Solid 3-second run all the way across. Lordy, 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 y'all. All right. Well, since the fantasy car wants to be that way, one vehicle we know that is fast is this mini truck. This Datsun mini truck right here is just, it flies. It's got good times. So, let's see if the Datsun mini truck has got what it takes to put down this El Piranha fantasy car. Round one between these two. Come on, little mini truck. Oh, and there he goes too. Oh, a 3069, which is slower than the fantasy car's time, but the fantasy car only got a 318 from the outside, which is slow. God. Let's see, maybe it got overheated, right? Maybe it's heating up, running too much. We will find out. Switch the lanes and see what it'll do from the inside. 3069 is the time to beat. Will it do it from the inside? Don't know. 3069 or better. It's running. It's running. It did beat the 3069. So officially, it beat the truck's time. So now we got a 3047. We'll give the truck one more shot. Time now is 3047 to beat. Can the mini truck get a little bit faster? Let's find out, y'all. I got faith in this little mini truck. Let's see what it'll do. And it did. Awesome. 3036 by the mini truck. We finally found a Nissan slash Datsun, Datsun slash Nissan that would put down this fantasy car. And it's the mini truck that I've had for months. That is a fast little truck. Isn't that something? That little mini truck put down most of these cars right here. Isn't that a shame? Wow. So since we got the Alfa Romeo out, 3.0, this is one of my favorite castings. The body style, those wheels, that's just a slick looking car. I have most of the color variants of this one. Let's run it against the little mini truck here. Since the mini truck's outrunning everybody else, let's try the Alfa Romeo. If I remember right, this Alfa Romeo is pretty quick. Oh, that truck got him from the outside. Oh, believes that. Here I was talking up the Alfa Romeo for no reason whatsoever, because he just got beat from the outside. Oh, what a burn that is. Golly. All right, mini truck, come on now. See what the Alfa can do from the outside. Will it pull a miracle? Let's find out, y'all. Here we go. No, Alfa lost. A 302 by the mini truck is a very solid time. Wow, y'all. Wow's all I can say. This mini truck is coming back. I pulled it out of storage just for this JDM event. And here it is kicking butt on about everything on the table. We have not tried the Mitsubishi 3000 made by Matchbox, but we will. I mean, we're on a winning streak with the Datsun, right? Let's keep it going. If the Mitsubishi can handle that first turn, for some reason, some of these cars do not like that 90-degree turn right there. And it's banked. So I don't know. Let's try it, y'all. Mini truck, Mitsubishi 3000 GT. Who gonna win? Oh, that truck got him from the outside. He got him from the outside with a crappy time of 320. That is slow for the outside. Oh, my goodness. We're going to have to change lanes just for a second, because I do believe that this Dodge Charger RT, I believe it is. Yep, Dodge Charger RT was laying down good times when I first built this track. I used 2 cars as test vehicles, and that Corvette over there was one of them. That is a faster than ever Corvette. So let's set up the mini truck on the outside, the Dodge Charger RT on the inside. Let's see if that mini truck's got what it takes to put down this Charger RT. And it does not. 3089 for the Charger. So that makes the time to beat 3089. Well, think about that, mini truck. We found somebody to put you down too. 3089 is the time to beat. Let's see if the mini truck has what it takes to put down the Charger. Here we go, round 2. And yes, it does. 3036 is a faster time. So for the last round tonight, folks, we will run these one more time, because now the time to beat is a 3036. Will the Charger prevail? Will the mini truck stay on top of beating every car just about tonight? This mini truck is whoop tail. 3036 is the time to beat. I don't know if it's going to pull it off or not, y'all. Here we go. Dodge Charger, Datsun mini truck. Charger got him. Not by time, but a win is a win. We will say these two are tied. These two are tied. So we found a mini truck that whooped tail on every other JDM car sitting out here. What a shame, y'all. What a shame. We'll put the Charger back over this way. It's a respectable spot by the motel. I want to try this little Honda Civic one more time. Give it benefit of the doubt. See if it loosened up any. I've seen it run really good on other people's tracks, but I guess it don't like mine. Round 1 between these two. Will the Civic have what it takes to put down the mini truck? Oh. Ha ha ha. 316 to a 317 from the outside. I would have to say that was not a very good showing. 317 on the inside. Nah. Let's see. All right, here we go, y'all. Round 2. Who's going to win, mini truck or the Civic? Mini truck, of course. Laid it down. 3060. Mini truck cannot be beat. Well, I mean, it can be beat, but golly. That truck's going to have to climb up the ranks, sure enough. Because we got a lot of ranks and a lot of cars over there to run on this new track design. I would like to thank everybody for viewing today. Thanks for joining in. I got some new tow trucks over there. I'm thinking about having a tow truck race pretty soon. I have a bunch of tow trucks. I'll try them out and see if they'll race good. If they'll race good, we'll have us a tow truck race. But I want to thank everybody for viewing today. Don't forget to subscribe unless you haven't already. These are some of the cars we're going to crack open pretty soon. We got a Mustang Mach 1. We have another Chevelle SS in blue. And I've come across a really neat looking Way Too Fast. That is going to be on a future episode. We have got some fast cars and some slow cars. But that little truck right there is fast. Y'all, please, please, please press that like button. Thanks for joining in the fun tonight. I'm glad you commented. I'm glad you dropped in. For those watching the replay, thank you very much. Be sure to tell your friends and neighbors about the show. Peace out and love to you all, and happy hump day. Peace.